boetapele ban local house ka kwa Slate sa Capricorn ile yena motswadi wa rena ba hlaloga Kgoši Molotlo. Ke bone gape le boetapele ba rena ba kwa Sekhukhune ba re ba kgopela go trenda Kgoši Malepe le bona re bolele ka bona gore ke bona mme wa mathomo ka kwa ga Sekhukhune gore ba recognize-we gore le bona ke senior traditional leader. Ba bangwe ka kwa Sekhukhune ba tla ka morago ga bona. So le dire gore lena gantši le ngwala di story tša lena le ska ba lebala ka gore ba re premier ka se no trenda le tee o tshwentše a trende le rena e bonagale gore o farafarilwe ke bomme ba tshwara thipa ka bogaleng le ka mo tša ntlo ya bogosi ene o tlo trenda mongwaka ene a ba noši ba na le Kgoši Tisane. Re kgweditše apology ya modulasetulo ka kwa ga Sekhukhune. Ke dumediše gape o ka le Abembe ba bone le Ndabezitha Bungeni na bona ba te kusuka le Kabembe bata seketela ntiro lowane wa hina kwa ga gešo ke na le kgoši ya ka Kgoši Mpushang all the way from Waterberg Ampere Mpumalanga Kgoši Mahlangu le bona ba na le rena fa ke sa lebale ba ka mo hae modulasetulo mme Kgošigadi Kgoši Sekgopo taba tša lena re di kwele gabotse re di kwele re na le ditsebe tše pedi. That's why Modimo a re file tsebe tše pedi le molomo o motee kore re ska bolela kudu re theeletše kudu so re to re kwele taba tšela re le theeleditše ka moka ga tšona re di noutile fase ke tshepa gore bo Mesonia ba gona fa ke bona ba iteletše pele kereke ya rena e bona le bontate Manyoa ka kwa bo Dagma ile meyara ka kwa mara ka mo ga tšetše dingwe tše tša kereke ya rena e kgolo ke bona ba tshweretše ba dule fase ba re thuše ka tše lena le di kgopelang ene ke bone gape le motshwara matlotlo ba fetša go tsena gona fa wa province šetše ba retile ba bangwe ba ba congratulata so a šiba le re ba emiše le ba bone le ba tsebe ba tšwa ka kwa ga Sekhukhune ke bo Edi le a ba tseba kere ke mmeyara wa feta Kgomotobatse Hlabirwa Shifa ke yena motshwara matlotlo mara ke mmeyara gape bo executive mayor ba mo e le bona mothuša mongwaledi šetše ba boletše ka bona nka sa kgone o tlaletša Kgoši ga di Sekgopo ba boletše tše dintši ka bona. Ke leboge gape di malekgotla phetiši a rena nka se no ba topa ka o tee ke nyaka o leboga ka gore re le ga re tšea sephetho sa gore beke re tla ba re lefa Giyane ka gore ke beke re bitšang gore ke service delivery a re iše ditirelo mo bathong mo setšhabeng re focuse mo Giyane le ba bone ba lefapha la maphelo le ba bone bona ba dikgerekgere gale ba re a ba le busy ba lokiša tsela ya go ya Nkuri ndlela le ya go ya Ankuri ko tshama MEC wa Coxstar ku tlhe ku tshama again organizer ya hina new from the box ba kona lawan tatana Goodman Mutileni na bona ba tshama le ka Nkuri ku tlhe ku tshama na wun'wani muyimbeleli wo duma ba ri i Penny so tatana Penny ndlela ya ku ya le Ankuri a wu campaign hi yona ni yi lunghisile antivi ku ri ta campaign hi se na yona hi yungisile hi ta lunghisa mapatu layiwani a ta lungha hinkwawo ka wona n'wina loko mi vulavula hi nge mi complaineli. I'm always telling Ndabezitha Ngcobe, I always tell our MECs to say when the public complain that we don't have services, don't blame them, because some of us always ask questions. But pre-1994, you never had this tar road. You never had these free RDP houses. You never had all the food parcels. You know, yesterday, I just sent the MEC for Social Development a message that there is this family, they say they are just asking at least, even if it's a 10 kg of bag of meal. This guy just sent me a message to say, look, they brought food parcels. They brought a lot. He's saying, I've never seen this grocery in my entire life. And then people ask, Mara, we never had those things in pre-1994. It's true. Pre-1994, we never had all those. There wouldn't be this place where we are sitting. But the fact of the matter is one. They wouldn't complain. Amangata complain he pre-94 because abata complain la man lo ibanga voted. Ba fanela ku complain la mina because mina bani voted really na ngwina ti MEC na ti mayor. Because they voted for us, they have a right to complain. They voted for free quality education, for free health services. So if they complain, it cannot be. We have got to change the attitude to say, even if you go to Kensani Hospital, we know we are looking forward to you to be discharged, being healthy and being all right. So that's what our people have voted for. So some people say, no, but they are Giyani because the local government elections start. Even if it means local government elections are making us to give people services, so be it. So I finally got this service because kuna the elections. It's wrong what they are saying. So that is why. So are you saying I should not have declared a service delivery week like Giyani? We have declared it. We have started in Giyani, and we're not even starting in Giyani. We were in Leboa Home. We were in Musina. We are here in Giyani now. We are going to Sekhukhune. It's just that we, in those two, we had not yet mastered this strategy to say, let's also use it, the dialogue with the traditional house of traditional leaders, because Limpopo, we always say it's 80% rural. Therefore, majority of our people are under your leadership. That's why we're saying after any service delivery week, we must sit down with you, you raise the issues so that when we go forward, we improve. Now, Ndabezitha, chairperson, let me appreciate you, because when we requested you to say we want to have a dialogue with your constituents, you didn't say to us, that is my constituency, not yours. You must come through me. You said that it's a good idea. Let's start to build a strong relationship between us and you, because it can never be us and them. It's about Limpopo. When things don't go right in the province, all of us suffer. It doesn't matter. Rena, we might be government that is elected, but long before we existed, you were there as the custodian of leadership. And there was peace, there was law and order, because traditional councils have always been there to make sure that there is peace and order. And I'm glad, I like the attitude. Sometimes when we are in occasions like this, don't miss an opportunity. Stand up and like Hoshi Mamaila, there's nothing wrong that you have done. Stand up and talk for your constituents. gore re na le problem ya mabro a le premier re a go tshepa ene le thoma ka go nreta gore premier wa bereka mosadi o a le fetšela re le bro ke tla ya ka le lokiša ga ke na choice already wa bona a strategy and tactics o thoma ka go reta re media wa mpotšiša gore a wa mo tshepa ka re mosadi o ke a mo tshepa ke mosadi mo a tshwara thipa ka bogaleng ga gona wa o tshwana le ena a fetša re mara mo na le maboro a mabedi ga re jika ka tsela e re ya ka kwa gona bena o a tseba gore ratšhweni o tlo kry-a di-phone call a ba mmotša re tshwentše re bone gore ditsela di a loka. So that's what we want. You should come and advocate. Lena, you stay in those areas. You are there every day. We are not there. It's very difficult or in one day or we can cover every single village. Muganga one, we cannot cover as provincial government. But you are there. You are our partners in building this province. Before we came here, I was sharing with our MECs and also the leadership at both provincial and local to say Limpopo as a province, and I must say this, we've been ignored. We've been ignored for all these years. That's why even today we're still being referred to as rural. So when we came in 2024, when we said Dilodi Chenchich, one of the things that we were talking about was to simply say we can't continue to be referred to as rural. Rural until when? We want to develop. We want to be like other provinces. And the only way we can achieve that if we work together. There is nothing. I'm in my task. I have to focus on uniting the province. We want a united province where all of us understand that we are Limpopo and we are being undermined. You know, you can say whatever. Minga famba, min langutela unwana hansi, mir loiwan imuperi kumbe imuvesha aimuno. Imiko ayi, mina wakatle, mina mtsonga mchangani. I can tell you when you go out of the province, they just see you as coming from the rural Limpopo. Okadula ule mupedi warawa mavenda kitilomang ma batsaunga machangani kitilomang rena ke rena batho ba manedi ha ba le kwa ba no rama ditlela tša Petersburg di re botšae ba nga dzula e ba dzula gone ba re rine ro fara zwino it's our term hey ba ra ba ndi ba mini mabedi ai ndi magubu aba ndi mini batsonga ba nga ri butsa mini. I'm telling you kha ba ve ba yengenda batho ba butsori but they just look at you. Oksalo, you are from Limpopo. They are full here, everywhere, every corner. They don't even have their universities. They are full. And when you look at these universities, the chancellors are coming from your province. You go to UCT, you find that that chancellor is a son of Limpopo. We produce the best, but we are not able to keep them because our investment is for other provinces. Why? Because we are missing the point. I want to be remembered with the collective, be it in government or be it in the ANC, to bring everybody together so that we deal with the enemy. The enemy currently is poverty. The enemy is unemployment. The enemy, it's our children who graduate and stay at home because there's no work. And the enemy is the fact that when investors come, they come here and they make us fight. And when we are fighting, they're busy extracting our minerals and export them raw as they are. Instead of us to be united, because there's no mineral which will leave Limpopo without being beneficiated. And that's what we must be focusing on. And I want us, all of us, to work on that. Nobody must come and divide us and start to tell us this one is better than, we are all the same. I mean, when you are looking at me, and I'm sitting there with Ndabezita Ngobe, and I'm sitting there with Mutswadi Waka Ashibali, Eliababona, Khoshiram Mubud, and Latalabia. Let's say you put Bamsanda Bomadaji, and you ask, who could be the parent of the premier or the brother of the premier? No one will point him. Musanda Bomadaji, Agri is not here. No one will point him. Everybody will say the father could be Hoshiram Mupud. Because I look back closer to him than that other one. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. So why should you see me different from you? When I'm sitting with some of you here, so there's no way all of us are the same. Let's focus on what is important. What is important? You've got the subject angwina ti khome hi ndlala ti lava swakudya ene n'wina mi fanele ku tirha na hina hi nyika ti subject angwina swakudya ha le dutse mo le na le setšhaba se nyaka go ja se tshwere ke tlala ha re ka dira gore economy ya rena e flourishe re age ditoropo across the province the university di be gona. I was sharing with them gore Limpopo on its own re number 5 ka population in the country, but hari yako bana ba enroll grade 12. Limpopo has got more than 100,000. Western Cape population ke number 3 in the country, but grade 12 ba enroll bukai 65,000. But how many universities are there in Western Cape compared to Limpopo? Rena arbo machaba skolo bana ba hina ba ngena xikolo bana ba xiva jena xikolo mara when they graduate grade 12 bata ya kai ka re a huna dikolo rona ba bangwe we had to go to Garankuwa kwa unamela translate butluku. That's why when I was mulekgotla petition Omapilo, I fought hard to get that medical school together with Prof Mogalo. I sat with him and said, let's get this thing done. Today, our medical school, it's 10 years old. 10 years. This is the 4th group this year that we are producing. Those prophets of doom who says she's dreaming, it won't happen. Where are they? Because how did we build that university? Because we sat with the university and say, for medical school to succeed, you need the Department of Health, you also need a university. University, you will never build it. Department of Health, you will never build it. You need. We came together. Other people says, Kabayo Ipata Venda. I said, but we have got a university here in Polokwane. We've got a hospital in Mankweng, rural as it is. We're going to equip it. It will produce those doctors. And here we are doing that. So even other things we can be able to achieve. Now I want this to be a beginning of our dialogue, and so that we don't focus on petty issues. And this one must resolve it, man. It's not a big issue to be resolved. Now I want us to fight for big issues. Now I want you to keep me busy. This one, bulelang le mashishi man. HOD le mashishi. Ngeli solve dilo jeo. Tara premier abije dina who to solve issue ya cell phone. When the economy of a province is in trouble, when bana ba rena dikolo di apala, ba tsena, ba graduate, ba bangwe ba nyaka a huna mo ba yang. I'm not saying a tool of trade for Mahoshi is not important. It's very, very important. That's why we have appointed the HOD, we have appointed Bomashishi and the team. If Balipala, Bonyambeni Barona in my office, if Balipala, Ndabezi Tama Humani, my advisor is there. If Balipala, MEC is there. If Walipala, call the premier, we'll resolve those issues. But when we meet like this, Arikopante, let's get our heads together and solve the problems that are affecting our people. Yesterday, I was with the Minister of Higher Education as part of our service delivery week. We went to see the Giyani campus. And I told you 2024. Kuri bata itiisa. Lokunda premier itaba gone. Yeah, you gone. Phase 1 almost done. You gone. Abarkona Professor Tinyiko Maluleke. You gone. Hisungurili 100 students now they are online. Library corner, Yipuruwili. Next year, in the next 3 to 4 years, hi ta va hi ri na 5,000 students ti nghena xikolo lawa. And it doesn't end there. We have got bigger plans. We are saying, aneri akurina Tshwane University of Technology Limpopo campus, le Apolokwane. Kutle kube sweswiwani kuna Tshwane University of Technology Giyani campus. We are negotiating again to see the flexibility of Tshwane University of Technology Sekhukhune campus. The plan is to say, when it's done like that, this is our legacy. You must be able to kill, because you can't have Tshwane in Limpopo. I saw somebody writing that. You can't have Tshwane in Giyani. Our plan is to make sure that once they start running, how Medunsa was established, Akurina University of Natal, the only university that cater for blacks. Then they decided to have a satellite campus, Le Arankwa. Then later on, they let it go as Medunsa. We are going to do the same. Then we will have the Limpopo University of Technology. Ultimately, that is going to happen. You can say I'm dreaming. I'm good at dreaming, but I'm also good at implementing my dreams. It's going to happen. But it won't happen if we are not united. That's the bottom line. The trick to everything is that we become focused on what we want to see happening. Gone are the days that we will get undermined. No one must ever undermine Limpopo. They must understand, even if we get into that NEC deputy secretary, they must know Limpopo is in the house. When we open our mouth, we are talking about a province that exists. When we go to cabinet meetings, the ministers must know that if it's about Limpopo and you don't approve, you are in trouble. The executive mayor has just received a letter now. That letter of the issue that we're raising, we raised it not so long ago with the Minister of Water, and it's done. The letter is here. It's delivered. So phase 2 of Giyani Water Project, it's going to start now. Mopani District has been appointed officially as the implementing agent. We want to see that water coming and run. We want to achieve it if we are weak. We are weak when we are busy fighting for things that don't make sense. We must fight for our province, for our people, so that we pride ourselves. So now I'm saying to you, I'm standing between Dina and yourself. Mara nilava kumi cancer, hinkwenu ka n'wina, mi nga kota ku fika. We are starting here not because the chair is from Giyani. And even if you see us go, we are coming here because we have decided to say, let's go to Giyani and meet everybody who matters the most. And people who matters the most, ingwina bandabezita, kilina maparankwe, ndibone bothobele basho. Re ba funanga manda, imiranza swinene, kilirata kalirato la love. Thank you.